Hey, Juggler. How's it going? Hey, Anthony. Hey, Arlene. Good to see you. She was a flower for the taking. A pity cut just like a knife. He was a banker from making, so he'd love her all his life. He bought her a mansion, a former garden and a lot of land. Paradise became her prison. The Georgia banker was a jealous man. But every time he talked about her, you could see the fire in his eyes. He dreamed I walked through hell here on Sunday. They gave my rose in paradise. I hired a man to tend the garden, keeping on her while he was gone. Say they ran away together. Some say that gardener left alone. But now the banker, he's an old man. The mansion's crumbling down. Sits all day and stares at the garden. Not a trace of her was ever found. But every time you talk about her, you can see the fire in his eyes. He'd say, I walked through hell here on Sunday. They gave my rose in paradise. Says the rose out in the garden, the beauty cut just like a knife. They say it even grows in the wintertime. runs in the dead night. Every time he talk about her, you can see the fire as they say, walk through hell here on Sunday. They gave my rose in paradise. Hey, Ophelia. Thank you, Haystack. If I'm reading it right. Hey, Tori. Good to see y'all. Glad you came in. I'm good. Hey, that's a good song, Haystack, but I don't know it. I ain't nothing but a working man. Call me a wrecking and a ram, but the things going on leave me mad down to the core. Work like a dog to make ends meet. There's crooked politicians and crime in the street, and I'm married to hell. Ain't gonna take it no more. We tell our kids just to say no, and it's a penny waster to let the drug dealer go. Slaps him on the wrist till he turns it back out on the town. I had my way with people selling dope. I'd take a tree and a short piece of wood, hang 'em up high till the sun goes down. I'll tell you what's wrong with the world today. People done gone put their Bibles away. They're living by the law of the jungle, not the law of the land. The good book says so, I know it's the truth. Eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Better watch where you go and remember where you've been. That's the way it's said, I'm a simple man. As far as I'm concerned, there's no excuse for all the raping and the killing and the child abuse. Got a way to straighten out the whole dang mess. Them rascals out in the swamp, time to a stump. Let the bugs and alligators and the snakes do the rest. Well, I ain't the kind of man that would harm my mouse, but if I catch somebody creeping around my house, 12-gauge shotgun waiting on the other side. Don't go pushing me against my will. I don't wanna have to hurt you, but I darn sure will. If you don't like trouble, then you better just pass me on by. Tell you what's wrong with the world today. People done gone put the Bibles away. They're living by the law of the jungle, not the law of the land. The good book says so, I know it's the truth. Eye for an eye and a tooth for a teeth. You better watch where you go and remember where you've been. That's the way I say it, I'm a simple man. Watch where you go and remember where you've been. That's the way I say it, I'm a simple man. Hey, Zach. California dreaming. Uh-oh. Hello, Naomi. Yeah, I don't know much of that song, Zach. Oh, I ain't too worried about them likes. I just do this for fun, guys. Hey, Scooby. Remember waking in the morning to the sound of the rooster's crow. Mama cooking in the kitchen. I forgot you on the radio. Remember me and Dad were just like strangers. Oh, we never seen eye to eye. They came to blows one Sunday morning. I packed my bags and I said goodbye. When you leave that way, you can never go back. That train will roll on a torn up track. Times I wished I'd never roamed too long. You leave that way, you can never go back. Then I met a girl in Knoxville. We set our wedding day. I left her standing at the altar with her baby on the way. When you leave that way, you can never go back. A train will roll on a torn up track. Times I wished I'd never on be alone. You leave that way, you can never go back. Lord, I'd love to see my mom and daddy. I wouldn't give to all that boy of mine. I'd get down on my knees and say I'm sorry, but I know I can only go back one more time. And then I killed the man in Houston when he caught me with his wife. I told the preacher man to leave me alone. When he came to read my rights, when you leave that way, you can never go back. A soul will roll on a torn up track. Through eternity, you'll roam me long. You leave that way, you can never go home. Through eternity, you'll roam me long. You leave that way, you can never go home. Hey, Billy. Sorry about that. I seen you in here. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Smurfy. That's good, Billy. So y'all doing good out there? Hey, Virginia, West Virginia Mountain Mama. I'm doing pretty good. So far. Yum. No, Billy, I don't know that one. I've just done these songs for years. Some of them. On a Monday, I was arrested. On a Tuesday, they locked me in my cell. On a Wednesday, trial was contested. On a Friday, Lord, judge's gavel fell. I got stripes around my shoulder. I got chains around my feet. I got stripes around my shoulder. And them chains, they're about to drag me down. On a Monday, Mama come see me. On a Tuesday, they caught me with the fire. And on a Wednesday, threw me in solitary. On a Friday they started me on bread and butter for a while. I got stripes around my shoulder. I got chains around my feet. I got stripes around my shoulder. Them chains, they're about to drag me down. Them chains, they're about to drag me down. Hey, Jen. You feeling better, Mountain Mama? There's a lot of ways to say it. I wanna say to you, there's a lot. Ooh, that's not good, Mountain Mama. You're welcome. Well, you know we love you, Mountain Mama. That'd be fun. Yep. There's a lot of ways to say what I want to say to you. There's dreams and moans and promises and dreams that might come true. Never know just what it means having you around. Darling, you know I love to lay you down. Lay you down and softly whisper the love words in your ear. Lay you down and tell you all the things a woman loves to hear. Let you know just what it means just having you around. Darling, you know I love to lay you down. There's a lot of ways to love a house and do a home, and you got your little way turning me on, standing in the kitchen, your faded cotton gown, hair all up in colors. You know I'd love to lay you down. Lay you down and softly whisper your love words in your ear. Lay you down and tell you all the things a woman loves to hear. I let you know just what it means just having you around. Darling, you know I love to lay you down. When a whole lot of September is showing in your face, auburn hair is faded and silver takes its place. You know I'll be just lovely and I'll still be around. And if I can, you know I love to lay you down. Lay you down and softly whisper your love words in your ear. Lay you down and tell you all the things a woman loves to hear. I let you know just what it means just having you around. Darling, you know I love to lay you down. Darling, I know I love to lay you down. All right, Tori, take care. It's the same old tune, fiddle and guitar. Where do we take it from here? Rhinestone suits and new shiny cars. Been the same way for years. We need to change. When I first come to Nashville, son, you finally got it made. Things live here, where else should you live? No, they can't done it this way. No, Hank really do it this way. But 10 years on the road, making one night stand, looking at the backside of me. Well, tell me one more time just so I'll understand. Oh, Hank really do it this way. Oh, Hank really do it this way. Thank you, Zach. Yes, sir. That was Conway Twitty. How's it going, Scooby? Sit here and talk to you guys for a little bit. No, it's not air conditioned. I just have a big shop van behind, or a fan behind me. I got a little bit of air conditioning in my house, but yeah, I'm good, Scooby. It's warm. Boy, it is just beautiful out here, though. I love it in this shop. Yeah. I think it's up to like 85 or 86 degrees here today. That heat seems like it does a lot to my COPD. Yeah, and I'm smoking cigarettes. Yeah, I know, Zach. No, there won't be no cigarettes in heaven. I won't even want it no more. It's really dirty in here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this hat's hot too. It's warm in here, but it's not too bad. Yeah, it will kill you. That's for sure. Hey, Steven. Thank you for coming in. You guys are always welcome. Humidity's what kills me. I think it's like probably 80% humidity today. No, I don't know how to play banjo. My brother plays around with it a little bit, but I don't. Ooh. Hey, Bearcat. Move my tripod a little closer so I can read it. I love summer, but it gets too hot here in Arkansas. Whew. I think the highest it got was, I would say 110, 115. I remember we used to go camping. Man, it was really hot then. Oh, you're in the swamp? Catching them alligators, Bearcat? Bearcat? Hey, Andy. Pin message. Oh, yeah. I talked to a lot of people on here from Florida, and well, Scooby's got it made where he's at. He's up there in the north. I think you know me. Yeah, my dad did. He taught me 3 chords and I took it from there. I'm not real good at it, but yeah, in high school I played trumpet. That didn't last very long though. I was thrown out of that class. Teacher said you didn't have enough time to devote, so I was in a special ed class back in school. Man, good cold beer to sound good about now. Hey, Vic's Blades. Thanks for coming in. Yeah. I can deal with 75. He looked into her brown eyes to say a prayer for me. She threw her arms around him, said God will keep us free. They heard the riders coming, said, son, this is my last fight. They take me back to Texas, won't take me by flight. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, the thunder from the throne, the seventh Spanish angel took another angel home. The seventh Spanish angel took another angel home. I got sitting on the school one day with a shiner on my eye. Fighting was against the rules and it didn't matter why. I waited till my daddy got home, told him that story like I'd rehearsed. I stood there on the trembling knee, waited for the word. Let me tell you the secret about a father's love, a secret that my daddy said was just between us. Your daddies don't just love the children every now and then. It's a love without end. Amen. I became a father in the spring of '81. There was no doubt that stubborn boy was just like my father's son. Waited till my patience been tested to the end. I took my daddy's secret, I passed it on to him. Let me tell you the secret about a father's love, a secret that my daddy said was just between us. And daddies don't just love the children every now and then. It's a love without end. Amen. Last night I dreamed I died and stood outside those pearly gates. Then suddenly I realized there must be some mistake. They only knew the things I'd done, they never let me in. I heard them from the other side, I heard these words again. Let me tell you a secret about a father's love, a secret that my daddy said was just between us. And daddies don't just love the children every now and then. It's a love without end. Amen. It's a love without end. Amen. I'm doing pretty good, Trapper. How are you? Hello. Hey, Creels. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Nicole. Good to see you. Hey, Dickie. Well, y'all come in just about the time I was about ready to go. I'll do one more. I was standing by my window on a cold and cloudy day when I saw that earth come rolling, carrying my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by, there's a better on the waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. When I home was lonely, for my mother wasn't there, and my family, they were crying, for it felt so cold and alone. Will the circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by, there's a better on the waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. There's a better in the waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Hey, Kevin. Thanks for coming in. Hey Kevin, can you do me a favor? Could you put down your email? I can't get it to go through. And I'll take a screenshot. I need to write that down. I've been trying to email you, Kevin, and I can't get it to go through. I'm always having trouble with my email. Write that down real quick. All right, thank you, Kevin. Hey, Andrew. Guys, I think I'm going to cut this off. I appreciate y'all coming in. Love y'all. Thank you for all coming in. I appreciate it. We'll see you later. Bye.